In this scenario, we're going to run through an issuer process. We're going to leverage a Salesforce community user, an internal AODocs user. I'm going to run through a couple processes. Right now, I'm logging into Salesforce community using a Salesforce authentication username and password. This is giving me access to the Salesforce community as an issuer in this specific business process. As an issuer, I need to submit forms. I need to submit documents related to my organization. And in this case, my user, John Amos, has the ability to go in to see his submissions, as well as create new submissions. So in this Salesforce community interface, I'm able to do Salesforce related actions. I'm able to look at all of my open submissions, recently viewed, etc. But I'm also able to create new submissions, which is what I want to do right here. So we're going to go with a type A submission. We're able to designate all of the information. So I'm going to grab myself. It is a new submission. What's the priority? I'm going to go ahead and save this. In creating this submission, I need to upload a file. In this case, it's going to be a form, specifically a Word document. Here I can make a note and submit this form. As you can see that this form was uploaded successfully. Now that my issuer has submitted their document, I'm going to switch over to my account, Tony, and log into his Gmail. In this case, Tony is an internal user within the stock exchange. It's his job to work within these environments and maintain and review these documents. As we can see here, we have our attachment and we have the metadata. I'm going to go ahead and open up this document within AODocs. As you can see, using our Salesforce connector, we've gone ahead and we've automated the creation of a folder environment. We've created the metadata related to the case number, the case ID, the issuer contact ID, as well as the issuer information to go ahead and create and maintain this file as the single source of truth within AODocs and Drive. I now have the ability to take action. I can request more information, or I can approve the file. In this case, I'm going to go ahead and approve the file. Since it's in AODocs, we're able to access these files. We're also able to access all of the files. So within this environment, we are actually able to go in and see this information with the view. I could also search for a specific case number across all of my environment and find that specific document. So our users are able to create an environment where they're able to access content from both sides. Our internal users are able to access content, attachments, and data that is also stored in Salesforce. They're able to access that information in Salesforce. And we're also able to interface this information back out to the external user securely. So if we switch back over to John's account in Salesforce and we go back into his submissions, here's the submission that we just created. If I go into the submission, the shared metadata is the same. I have the ability to add more files if I want to, but in this case, I want to open this specific file. So here we're able to pull that file back out of AODocs and showcase it within the Salesforce community. This user is authenticating through the Salesforce community and having targeted access to the attachment that he had submitted.